Welcome aboard, Captain Crenshaw. As you know, the James Lawrence Battle Group has been severely damaged during Artemis' sneak attack, but we've still got a lot of fight left in us. We're now officially the spearhead of U.S. reprisal against Artemis Global Security and their employer, Lost Trinidad. The news of the attack on the fleet was immediately reported to the Pentagon and the White House. The President has declared Artemis in violation of the Reykjavik Accords. The PMC has 48 hours to disarm and turn over their executives to U.S. authorities, or face a massive retaliatory attack. About 4 hours ago, the Artemis CEO held a press conference claiming that Lost Trinidad had offered a much better contract than Brazil, and that his corporation was within its rights under the accord to switch sides. He declared that the U.S. has no authority over Artemis business dealings in South America. We'll see about that. David Crenshaw. As of right now, by order of the President of the United States, the H.A.W.X squadron and its former pilots are hereby returned to active duty. We just received authorization from the Pentagon to show the Artemis leaders that we mean business. We're gonna penetrate Lost Trinidad's air defense network in the Caribbean and launch a massive airstrike on their operations center. You and your men are going to lead it.
We've lost a lot of good sailors in there, but we've still got a mission to perform. Your first objective is to fly inland toward the Artemis HQ, slip through their early warning network, and take out their air defense radars. The Artemis base is covered by a state-of-the-art air defense radar, supplemented by smaller radar units covering potential blind spots. You have to locate and destroy these radar beacons first, then make your way to the base and take out their main radar site. Once their early warning net is down, we can send in a flight of bombers to take out the base.
Shade, this is Citadel. I have you on my scopes at the outer edge of the objective area.
The signal tracker on your HUD will measure how close you are to a radar beacon. If you are moving towards a beacon, the gauge will turn green. The gauge will increase the closer you get to a radar source. When the gauge is full and green, you're on the right bearing. Hold your course at that point until you see the beacon.
The signal is getting weaker. You're moving away from the source. That's it. Hold your course at this point and you should find the beacon. Beacon is highlighted on your ERS. Take it out. Good hit. That beacon's knocked out. Let's find the next one. You've got the beacon. Engage and destroy. Direct hit on the beacon. Start searching for the next one. Radar beacon. Clear to engage. Direct hit. Ground target neutralized.
Excellent work, Crenshaw. Now that you're familiar with the signal tracker, I've given a green light to proceed with the raid. The strike package will reach the target zone in 7 minutes. Captain, it's crucial that you locate and destroy the Artemis radar hubs before the strike package reaches the target zone.
Fly into a zone. You'll only have a few seconds to get out before you set off an alert that will force us to abort the mission. You'll have to work your way around the radar zones while using the signal tracker to home in on the early warning towers. Also, watch out for enemy SAM launchers sighted on tops of islands near the hubs. Our strike package is en route to the target zone. Call sign is Gargoyle. Gargoyle lead, say your status.
ETA to target 6 minutes. Citadel, we're picking up an extensive radar net covering the objective area. What's the word on that?
Gargoyle lead, be advised. We've got a SEAD mission working now to resolve the problem. The radar coverage will be clear once you reach the target zone. Warning, you've been detected by enemy radar.
Assistance off. Assistance on. Assistance off. Missile evaded.
Bandit at 12 o'clock. Good Jake, missile is trashed.
5 minutes to target.
Assistance off. Assistance on.
Heads up, Sam incoming.
Missile evaded.
Good launch. Tracking it now. Ground target confirmed destroyed.
Assistance off. Warning. Assistance on. Assistance
Sam watch.
off.
Sam.
ETA 4 minutes to target.
Nice dodge, Captain. You've got a solid lock. Fire away. Enemy ship is picking up. Target destroyed.
Assistance on.
Ground target destroyed.
Assistance off. Assistance on.
Crenshaw, the bombers are almost to the target. The Artemis radar net is still active. You've got to take those radars out now, or Gargoyle won't stand a chance.
That's the hub. You're clear to engage. Watch out for enemy SAM and AAA.
Warning.
SAM approaching. Evade. Watch that gun, flight leader. He's getting the range. Gun range. Target neutralized. Fox 2, clean sim. I'm reading a solid lock flight on target. That's one hub destroyed. Start your search for the next one. Ground target destroyed.
Assistance off.
Nice kill, Shade. Direct hit. That hub is out of action. Fox 2. Direct hit on the radar hub. Target destroyed. Missile launch. Missile impact. Good kill. That's the last radar hub. The Artemis early warning net is offline. Your next objective is to suppress Artemis SAM batteries covering Gargoyle's route to the target. Their flight path is outlined on your ERS. Also be advised that the Artemis naval units are operating in the waters along Gargoyle's approach, and their guns could threaten the bombers as well. There is also the possibility of enemy air activity, so watch out for bandits in the area.
This is Gargoyle Lead, entering the combat zone now.
Copy that. Be advised that enemy SAM batteries in AAA are active in the zone. We're suppressing them now.
Tell your pilot to make sure he's thorough. I don't want to get a SAM up my tailpipe. This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm picking up enemy interceptors vectoring on my group.
We see him. Hawks Lead, engage and destroy the bandits. Check your TAC map. The engagement radius for the interceptors are shown as circles on your display. If the bombers wind up in the bandits' engagement circle, you need to either shoot down the bandit fast, or enter the circle yourself and force the bandit to engage you instead.
I've got more bandits inbound.
Hawks Lead, that's your cue. Take them out. Remember, if the bombers end up in the bandits' engagement circle, you need to either take the bandit out quickly or make him engage you by entering the circle yourself. Hawks 3, tracking. That's a kill. Enemy ship is dead in the water. Nice work.
Assistance
You've
on.
got enemy interceptors heading your way.
This is Gargoyle Lead. We're about 20% of the way through the air defense zone en route to the target.
The missile is no longer tracking you. Target is spiked. Fire at will. Weapon away. Missile impact. Good kill. Weapon deployed. Flight lead, you're spiked. Extend and evade. Target locked. You're clear to engage.
Assistance on.
Enemy interceptors are approaching. Request support.
Roger that. Hawks Lead, you're clear to engage the interceptors. Watch, you've got them locked. Let them. Enemy interceptors are inbound, closing fast.
40% of the way through the air defense zone.
Warning.
Captain, missile behind you. Missile evaded.
Assistance off.
Bandit
Warning.
behind you. Weapon launch. Missed. Launch confirmed. Enemy plane shot. Flight leader, you've got a bandit on your tail. That's a kill.
Warning.
This is Gargoyle Lead. My group is being targeted by SAM launchers.
Assistance on.
Missile launched. Be careful, they have you on radar.
Enemy interceptors are approaching.
Heads up, Reaper Lead. Enemy interceptors are moving to engage you. Weapon away! Flight Lead, this is Control.
60% of the way through the zone.
Assistance on.
Target launch confirmed. Flight Lead, this is Control. Check 6, check 6. off the inbound missile. Launch confirmed. Fox 2. Confirmed kill. Splash 1 bandit.
Assistance on.
Launch confirmed.
This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm being targeted by enemy SAM launchers.
You've got enemy interceptors heading your way. Multiple enemy ships are sinking or on fire. Great work. You've been spiked, Hawks leader. Recommend you go evasive.
Assistance on.
80% of the way through the zone.
Bandit, 12 o'clock. The missiles lost track. Approaching gun range. Good lock. Fire at will. Missile impact. Good kill. Flight lead, you're spiked. Extend and evade. Good lock. Enemy missile has gone ballistic. You're clear. Gun range. Enemy aircraft shot down.
Warning. Stall.
Launch confirmed.
Assistance on.
This is Gargoyle Lead. We've reached the initial point and we're starting our bomb run. Targets designated. Weapon master switch armed. Stand by. Weapons released. Say again. Weapons released.
Gargoyle lead. This is Citadel. Good hits on the target. That was right on the money.
Citadel, this is Gargoyle Lead. We're over our targets now, but something's not right. Can you patch me through to the Lawrence?
Gargoyle Lead. I'm reading a Lima Charlie. What have you got?
That's just it, sir. There's nothing here. We hit the main headquarters building, but we're not showing any activity at the surrounding bases.
That's not possible, Gargoyle. Check your nav markers at ERS TechMan.
Sir, I'm picking up launch transients out over the Caribbean, about 200 clicks north of Gargoyle. Do we have any assets out there I don't know about?
Negative, Citadel. No missile launches are authorized in that area. Wait. CIC reports we just lost our secure satellite feed to the Pentagon.
I'm seeing the same thing. We also just lost our feed from the KH-11 passing over the canal zone. Somebody's taking out our satellites. That just opened a big hole in our radar coverage, sir. There could be 100 planes heading to the East Coast and we wouldn't even know about it.
We've got to assume that's exactly what's happening. Artemis is launching a preemptive strike against the U.S.
What are we going to do, sir? We've lost all communications with the U.S. mainland. Artemis has us completely isolated.
All units return to the Lawrence at once. We're going to launch every available aircraft and send them after the Artemis attack force. If we're lucky, we can catch them before they reach their targets.